Hi there, just arrived at Gosport and Fareham Rugby Club. I'm doing an installation today on 4 new till systems using the Loyverse EPOS app. Just going to talk through how to install it and some of the facilities and features that they're going to have over their old EPOS system and why they're looking to change. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. So this is the bar area, playing fields out here, and got to make most of the boxes. So I've got all the till systems in here, 2 printers, some iPads, some printer rolls, and my toolbox. So yeah, gonna plug all that in together and get it all working. So Loyverse runs on standard 10.2-inch iPads. So before I arrived, obviously got the iPads out, did a firmware update on them, and put them in the Heckler stand, so saves the on-site time. And just logging in now. So done the firmware updates and downloaded the apps. So here we've got the Loyverse app, and it's ready to go on all of the machines. So we're having 4 installs today, and yeah, I'm just going to get them in situ now and set them up. So what I did as well, so 2 iPads are now in situ at the bar. That's their old system. I've done a firmware update on this terminal and a firmware update on this terminal and a firmware update using the Star Micronics app. I've also done a firmware update on the receipt printer as well. So we're just powering it up now, and hopefully we can get things moving. Okay, so we've got the iPad is connected to its own power supply. The second iPad is connected with its own power supply as well. The 2 card readers are both connected into the back of the printer here, on the 0.5 amp ports, and the printer is hung off the network using a network cable from the LAN port here, which goes all the way into the back of their broadband router, because we need that printer to be found on the network from both of these iPads. Next thing was to connect the iPads to the Wi-Fi network so it can receive its updates and get onto the app for the banking transactions. Next thing is to sign in to the customer's Loyverse account on the app. Next thing is to go to the payment types in the settings screen and set up the customer's Zettle account to integrate their payments in with the software app. So next thing I did was connect the bar printer. So I went into the settings, added a printer, searched for it. It's now found that because it's hanging off the network, and then I can just press test and it will squirt out a little test one. Brilliant, so printer's all connected. So I've connected the iPad to the Wi-Fi. What I'm doing as well is I'm using a separate power cord straight into the mains in regards to the power for the iPad. Sometimes if you put it into the iPad port here, sometimes it doesn't charge. So I much prefer to have good practice to have the iPad actually charged from the mains, and then it doesn't overload or have any risk of overloading on the printer. So it's all good. I've set up the POS now, so that works. I've also set up the printer groups as well. So any food elements that go through the kitchen EPOS, the food orders automatically come out now onto the point of sale printer. So that's setting up something called a printer group. So that's very easy to do. So this one is pretty much ready to go. So I just set up the till system in the club shop, and so first thing that's happened is once I've connected the card reader, it's actually, because I've got it out of the box and it's probably been sitting on a shelf in a warehouse for a while, it's doing an automatic software update. So once that happens, it'll do a reboot, start again, and then it'll have the latest firmware on the card reader ready to go for the customer. So all finished at the club. Got the obligatory cardboard boxes, throw them in the car. Toolbox going in as well. So yeah, we're all done for the day, and hopefully the customer's going to be good. I'm on call tonight anyway if they've got any last minute issues. They've got a big function tonight, so they're going to go and baptise the system, make sure it's all good, and I'll be available later if they need me. But yeah, that's job done.